My name's Treflyn Jones, for those of you who don't know me, and for those of you who do, hi again. Today is the 11th of January 2023, and it marks 4 years since I started out on my weight loss journey on the 11th of January 2019. And if you watch my videos, which are up here on Warrington Low Carbohydrate Group on YouTube, you'll see that I explain exactly how I did this, how I lost the weight. But we have many new members here on Local Author who may not have had the opportunity to watch these videos or to know about the story. But I'm now entering my 5th year on eating 1 meal a day, or Omad, as we abbreviate it to. And I want to encourage you this. If you need help, if you joined us and you're members of other groups, and I know there are other groups out there, and if they're not working for you, or if you feel that you need help to lose weight, or maybe you've got type 2 diabetes, whilst I'm not a doctor, there are many people on this group who have been pre-diagnosed as type 2 diabetic, or who have put their type 2 diabetes into remission. And so we've got lots and lots of success stories on here. But I just want to tell you that if anybody says to you, well, eating 1 meal a day is dangerous, it's not sustainable, I can tell you right now that I've gone beyond 1 meal a day, and I've done 96-hour fasts, not once, but many, many times, and 48-hour fasts quite regularly. So if you want to lose weight, there's a real way of doing it. And, you know, being obese isn't that good for anybody. There's nothing great about being obese, carrying all that weight around with you. And it took me years. I was 20 stone 5 pounds. It took me years to realize that what I was carrying around on my body was food. And I asked myself the question, I said, how did it get there? And you did it. It was my fault. Couldn't blame you. As much as I'd like to blame you, it was your fault, it was my fault. I was the person, I was the one who put it in my mouth. And as a lovely lady said to me this morning on our Zoom meeting, she said, people have been poorly for so many years, they've forgotten how it feels to be well and healthy. So if you're struggling, you know, when it comes to buying clothes, getting on a bus, getting into a taxi, getting into a car, walking down the streets, going to the shops, climbing stairs, aches and pains, and you might think, well, I'm too old to change. Well, I wasn't too old to change. I'm not saying this, oh, look at me, I'm 76, but I'm 76 years old, and I did this when I was 72, and I'm so glad that I did. But I could have given up so easily and said, oh, well, can't be bothered, it's too late for me now. You know, and it's not good to be in that way. So Local Author has come about because lots of people out there follow the ketogenic diet. And I didn't start out on the ketogenic diet, but when I discovered it, I swapped to doing the ketogenic diet and measuring my nutrients, trying to measure the quantities of fat I was eating, because I'm told to eat a lot of fat and cut down on the carbs and eat a moderate amount of protein. And that stalled my weight loss. And there's a whole video about that. And so I said, well, I'm not going to follow the ketogenic diet. And I made a video which is called Demystifying the Ketogenic Diet. And there's a link up there for it. So if you click on that link, you can go and watch the video. And there was another thing that people were talking about, was counting calories. Well, there's no such thing as a calorie. They just don't exist. Seriously. So if you're trying to count calories, if you're jumping into the Local Author group on Facebook and going to another group and doing this and doing that, and you're not having the modicum of success, it's because you can't mix and match. Lots and lots of people have discovered that Local Author is the best way forward. Low carbohydrate, low fat. Keep your fats low because you want to produce ketones from the fat that you're wearing on your body. And that's the biggest lesson that I learned. And the question I ask you this is, are we looking after our bodies? Because I'm sure that for those of you who drive, you look after your car, you polish it. You wouldn't go out every day and smash it with a hammer. And your neighbours will say, what's the matter with you? Why are you doing that to that lovely car? But that's exactly what we're doing to our bodies through the food that we're eating. We eat processed foods. We eat foods that are high in carbohydrates. They might say healthy on the outside. They might have the word slim on the outside. They might have the word low calorie on the outside. They might have numbers of calories. But believe you me, unless you know how to read the labels on the back and know what it means and how it affects your body, you've no idea what you're doing to yourself. So if you are overweight, if you're type 2 diabetic, if you need help, then stay with us. Stay with us on Local Loafer. And go to Warrington Low Carbohydrate Group on YouTube and look at the numbers of videos on there, testimonies from real people. And so it's important, therefore, you know, that we are here to help you. And I've done this now for 4 years, and I'm here to help. I don't charge. None of us on here are trying to make any money out of what we're doing. We're not going to come up with a supplement and say, here we go, buy this supplement. You can get it from it's a Local Loafer, lose weight, fast supplements. It's not. People say to me, what foods can I eat to lose weight? You can't eat a food to lose weight. The way you lose weight is by not eating the foods that got you fat in the first place, and those are your carbohydrates. And whilst we don't outlaw fat, we don't demonize it, what we're saying is that if you want to lose weight, let your fat on your body be the fat that's used for the ketones. Don't put fat on your plate. Don't eat yards of cheese. Don't put butter in your coffee. Don't put gallons of cream on coffee. You know, keep away from all the fatty foods. Don't eat big fat belly pork. I love it. Now, when it comes to maintaining weight, that's another story. But here, if you want help to lose weight, and you've got to make the decision, you're the one who's saying, yes, I want to do it. And join us on our Zoom support group meetings. You know, there's always something to learn. I don't have to run these meetings. I don't do it for myself, although it does help me, keeps me on track. But I do it because other people benefit from it. And if you're one of those people who needs help, and it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in America, in Australia, in Canada, in Iceland, we have members in Iceland, we've got ladies in Canada, we've got ladies in America, down there in Australia. And that's so important. And that's why we have these Zoom support group meetings. So we share information and we learn from each other. Now then, here's a special message for those people who've been a member of Local Loafer for 2 years and who can demonstrate that they've been able to stick to the plan and that they've lost weight successfully. I would invite you to become an ambassador for Local Loafer. In 2023, we are setting up an ambassador program for Local Loafer so that you can reach out into your own local communities, share this message of how to become healthy. Go to your churches, tell the people in churches, go to your other groups that you're members of, tell them, you know, help people. We know that some people just need to be helped, but they won't be helped. And that's the first question we need to ask them. Do you want help? And so if you, like me, are looking to turn your health around and become healthy, then stay with us on Local Loafer. If you've been a member of Local Loafer for 2 years or more, then let me know that you'd like to be an ambassador, and we can have a Zoom meeting, all of us together, and I can explain to you exactly how it's going to work and how not only you can benefit, but your family and other members of your community can be helped as well. So thank you very much for taking time to watch this video, and I wish you every success. God bless you all in your house. Bye.
If you're watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell so you don't miss out on our future videos.